Guys, this is Fluffle Stuffing Incorporated, and today I wanted to give you guys a deck profile. And you're probably looking at the title being like, how are Lunalights a problem? Like, how is a deck full of furries in the Arc 5 era, like, how are they broken? Like, there are plenty of top decks that have played Lunalights to some form of extent, like, Danger Lunalights were a thing, Lunalight Orchest is still a thing for some reason. Like, there is plenty going around. But let me tell you one thing. Have they always consistently made the Zexalock? Probably not. Had they made Dark Simmer on top of it? Probably not. And you know what? Going up against this deck with my Fortune Lady Dark Lord deck once, I won one game, but that was because he bricked. Like, that was the only reason. Like, there are a decent amount of garnets in this deck, but they all serve a purpose, obviously.
I'm sorry, everyone. He was referring to me.
Yeah. I was referring to this guy, my brother. Now, we're going to 3 Black Sheep, obvious enough, great card. Now we have 1 Blue Cat for the OTKs and no level 4 in the deck, that'll be important. Then we have 2 Lunalight Emerald Bird, which I like. I play that portion of 2, so maybe I'll play 1, I like it at 2. Just because, like, you don't always want to see it, but, it's a good way to draw and get cards. It's great.
You may never know. It'll help you out.
Hey, like, it made you more than Blue Cat. Sometimes I probably might replace the Blue Cat with Emerald Bird. I'm not sure. But on to 3 Kaleido Chick.
Yes, the heart and soul of the lights.
No one likes this card.
Well,
no one likes it. What, is your name No One? Like, no one likes Kaleido Chick.
Lunalight players don't listen to Joey, okay?
This is the worst card ever printed. It's stupid. Yeah, but this card's dumb. Not the card's bad. Like, it's fantastic. Like, this card pretty much single-handedly saved Lunalights, in my opinion. Now, going on to another Lunalight card being Purple Butterfly, which I don't see many people run, and I don't see why. Like, it's a good card. I like it. I mean, you don't have to agree with me. I'm not asking you to. Like just another card to send off a Kaleido Chick. It's another target that can actually do something. So I like it. Now you have 3 Lunalight Tiger.
Yay!
Who likes this card?
I do.
This card tells me that they forgot that this was an Arc 5 archetype. The same arc that did, they made Pendulum Sorcerer hard once per turn. They made Ignister hard once per turn. They didn't make this a hard once per turn. Like, a card that tells you, hey, Monster Reborn a Lunalight for free. Like, shouldn't that tell you that should be a hard once per turn? Apparently not. Like, this card's insane. Like, as many times this deck bounces it, like, you'll see how it's a problem here in a second. But I'm not going to continue on with this list here. Then you have 2 Lunalight Wolf, which you can play 1, but I prefer 2 just because of the fact that I typically like to see it and I don't like searching it a lot of the time, but at least it is widely searchable. And, going second, this card's incredibly powerful. So, yeah, you would like to see this, like Farfa says, sometimes, but not all the time. Now, we're going to 2 Yellow Martin, which I'll say this card shouldn't have been made. Like, let's be real, it's another bounce outside of Zephyros the Elite. Like, we used to just have to rely on Zephyros the Elite, but now we have this thing that bounce even more, allowing another rank 4 play to come up. If this thing wasn't level 4, it wouldn't be a problem, but it is. So, that's the world we live in. So, going on to the Winged Beast portion of the deck, we have 1 Crystal Crack of Dawn. You can play Boar of the Spear with this too, because you're going to get to Y-Strix, will get you Blackwing Zephyros the Elite, which gets you a target to summon with Crystal Crack of Dawn or Boar of the Spear, or both, alternatively.
Or from Raid Raptor 4-Strix.
Or 4-Strix. Like, there are plenty of ways to abuse Zephyros in this deck, and it's not always bricky if you don't run into too many hand traps. So it's just kind of a glass cannon, but still. Now you have 2 Regular Singing Lanius, which is very crucial, because you want a card to summon for Y-Strix, and you need a Raid Raptor banish out of your hand with Raid Force. Now we have Dark Simurgh. We have the Dark Meat for the Popeye's Chicken Sandwich.
One of my brother's most hateful cards.
I actually like Dark Simurgh. I just hate it in this deck. I think freaking Yata on steroids. Look at this thing. Now we have another monster named Mist Valley Apex Avian, Confetti Bird himself. And it's another target for Simurgh, so yeah, we could just continue on the other cards. Now onto the spells: 3 Call by the Grave, 3 Tenki for consistency, 1 Fool's Barrel for consistency, 3 Fool's Barrel Goods for, you can guess, consistency, 3 Lunalight Perfume. If you're not playing 3 of this, what are you doing?
You better be playing 3.
You know it. And you have 1 Polymerization because it's a fusion deck, obviously, but it's not as fusion focused, but it's always nice to have a Polymerization in hand. Now you have Raid Force and Soul Shade Force, which is very powerful in the deck. You'll see in the combo portion of the deck. Then you have 1 Serenade Dance for a target for Fool's Barrel Goods. If you draw this thing and you don't have a way to discard it, you're in a pickle. It sucks.
There you go.
Like, it's terrible. 1 Mud Dragon, 1 Violet Chimera, 1 Starting Venom, all 3 are Super Poly targets, which you are running 3 of, and 3 Red Reboot. And now we go on to the Esther deck, being 1 of each fusion, because for Cloudcheck. Now you have Abyss Dweller for negating graveyard effects when you're going second. You have Beatrice, which is your target for the rank up.
Joey's lady.
Yeah, it's like, aside from like maybe Tour Guide, like my favorite female monster in the game. I really like it. Like, if they put this to 2, I'd be incredibly happy.
You want that 3.
Yes, I wanted it 3. I'd be busted. We need that 3 Graph, 3 Seer. But, yeah, going on to the Utopia package, being 1 Utopia, 1 Utopia Prime, and 1 Utopia Zexal. Like, you can get rid of the Utopia Prime for like a Boral Sword or something if you're really desperate for OTKs. But I prefer having the extra 1,000 attack. So then we have 2 Force Strixes, which is like probably the most important Xyz monster in this deck. Because the fact that it gets you to your winged beasts, it gets you to the rank up through Y-Strix. Like, there's a lot this card does for the deck. So playing it at any less than 2 doesn't make much sense to me. Then you have 1 Firefighting Daruma Doll if you're for you going second, and it pops Tiger to get your Xyz plays going. Then you have Y-Strix. This thing's degenerate. Ban it as soon as it gets released. 1 Simurgh, which is also degenerate, but it's not as degenerate as Y-Strix in my opinion, but that's beside the point. Then lastly, Karen Gorgon, which is a card that we've added last. And you'll see why it's important, and we'll explain it after the combos are shown. But let's go ahead and get to the combos, and we're going to get to them now.
Let's do it!
Youngと奏でるレクイエム感じたよそそり立つほどに美味しそうだな見つけたバカに染まる果実のように色づく君が僕を濡らす血を吐いて息を止めるその時を永遠に甘く育てておいでその光から震える瞳をえぐり取ろう待ってておいで両手
you can see, this deck is busted. Like, there are 2 different combos with many variants to it, where you can actually always get to Tiger and Kaleido Chick. Like, you would always get to a way to get to Utopic Zexal and Dark Simurgh, which prevent you from setting, and you can't activate your spells and traps anyway, so traps are useless. Your spells, unless they're quick play, ain't doing nothing. And Utopic Zexal is Utopic Zexal. You know what it is. Do you know how busted it is? Like, and also in the end phase, you would also get the Apex Avian, like, on top of what you already have. So, if they drew a hand trap, Apex Avian could just stop it. Like, it's insane. Like, when I first saw this, I was like, what is he playing these 2 cards for? Like, I didn't understand it. And I didn't realize that, like, when I first had this summon on me while I was playing, like, my Fortune Lady Dark Lord deck, I was just thinking, like, what Wing Beast is trying to summon? And, and then when we summoned Dark Simurgh, I was like, okay, that's cool. Now, what does that do? When we used So Exactly, I was like, okay, I can't do anything. Now, what can I do? I could at least set my trap. Oh, crap, I can't set either. Like, I really had nothing.
And just so y'all know, he didn't like it.
Nobody likes being unable to do anything but summon monsters in a tap position. Like, that's really all you could do at that point. It was just over. Talking about how we can add Kater and Gorgon to it. The Kater and Gorgon actually prevents it from targeting. So, like, it prevents your opponent from actually targeting the cards that they want. Like, if you're using permanents on their standby phase or something, you could use Kater and Gorgon to actually target itself, Beatrice, or Simurgh. Well, probably not Simurgh.
No, not Simurgh.
Because you would probably not Simurgh, but if you had to, you could target. You would not get Apex Avian, but the point is that you would still get your monsters. Like, this is a follow-up play, so you would always still have a negate at that point. It's pretty insane. And people think that Lunalights are just that Arc 5 deck, right? They're just that Arc 5 deck. Like how they thought Fluffles were, okay? Like, they're not the greatest deck in the world, like Fluffles aren't. This is probably going to define a format one of these days. Like, if I were to find any problem with this board, is that it's not immune to Sphere Mode, and Nibiru kind of, like, shatters this deck. But outside of that, well, yes, Super Poly as well, because you have 2 Dart monsters that they could just eat up. Like, if you were to have Dark Simurgh and Karen Gorgon on the field, Super Poly, like, Karen Gorgon cannot stop Super Poly, and neither does Utopic Zexal, and they would have a monster that would just blow up everything if it leaves the field. Like, Super Poly is a darn good card to get around the board, but other than that, like, those cards aren't very consistently easy to get to. So, like, once you make the board, it's pretty much over. Like, it's insane. Like, it's not perfect, but I would say it's degenerate.
Yeah.
Take that field. If you're going second, you're making Leo Dancer with 7,000 attack with this thing. Like,
One of my favorites.
Or you're making Panther Dancer with Blue Cat. Like, there's all kinds of nonsense that this deck can do now. Like, it's so good. It's one of the hardest decks I've ever had the hard time getting around and finding ways around, even theoretically speaking. And honestly, I just wish they would just ban Tiger. Like, just ban Tiger and all my problems in this role will be gone.
No, don't ban it!
Do you know how many problems that would be solved with Lunalight Tiger getting banned? You don't have to worry about the multiple monster reborns. I don't have to worry about Kaleido Chick activating multiple times. I don't have to worry about Wolf getting sent multiple times. I don't have to worry about car payments. I don't have to worry about my college. I don't have to worry about anything. Like, I am set for life if you ban Tiger. But that's beside the point. The point is the deck's broken, and if you guys would tell me in the comment section below, like, weak spots that you could put in, like, Agent Ash or something, if you could tell me stuff like that, then please, by all means, tell me in the comments below so I can beat this guy into the ground, even with this list. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys like it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, join the Fiverr Army, and this guy will beat the meta. By the way, I'm advertising a Lunalight deck. Like, is this, like, Fusion Alliance, or am I actually hating Lunalights right now? Like,
he desperately hates everyone.
Yeah, you kind of answered my question there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this,
Yeah.
and
Oh, and there's just one more thing. With Wide Strips, and some more Burger Kings. not Burger King. Bird of Kings. Come
See?
now. If anybody uses that during the tournament, please do so and make me proud. Thank you.
Yeah, like this is like the best turkey Calvin's ever had, and Thanksgiving just passed. So yeah, so you guys go ahead, take care of yourselves, mess with this list, do what you want. Just as long as you find a way around this deck so I can beat it later on, please tell me in the comments below.
Or if you can find a way to make it better.
It's already bad enough.
Oh, it is bad.
It's one of my. It's so annoying. I hate it. Like,
well, you used to hate it because when Argent Chaos got banned, but now
now, yeah, Argent got banned, but the lock can still happen. Like that's my biggest problem with it. I've said buy enough. So like you guys